humanoid creatures scientists can't explain. The first scary sea creature we'll look at is the Ningen.
The ninja.
Ningens are found in Japanese and sub-Antarctic oceans. They are aquatic humanoids but resemble a whale. Ningens are very rare.
Looks
Over the
nothing
years,
like a
there
whale.
have been many hoax sightings, but in 2010, Japanese whale researchers caught the most convincing Ningen video ever.
I
The
swear to
video
God, if
was
that
filmed
thing's
in Arctic
real.
waters and comes from the Japanese Agency for Marine, Earth, Science and Technology. The camera clearly shows a large creature with rounded features. It has an ominous smile and two large glowing white eyes. At first, some said this may have been a new species of whale, but according to marine biologists, no species of whale looks like this, meaning
that's
that
just
this is likely
creepy.
the closest humans have ever got to a Ningen. Ningens do look ominous, but they're nothing
That's just
compared to
creepy.
this tiny jellyfish. If you thought sea creatures had to be gigantic to be scary,
Yeah.
then think again. Many have gone as far as to say this jellyfish
Hold on, I'll be
is the
back.
scariest animal on the planet. The reason why is because it can make you suicidal. The Irukandji jellyfish is found in, you guessed
Don't
it,
make me
Australia. If you're stung by one
How
of
come
these,
such a
then it won't
Japanese
hurt
base
that much.
is in
But it will
Australia?
leave you with an impending sense of doom. And it will also make you want to end your own life for up to 2 weeks.
Try me.
People stung by the Irukandji jellyfish have ended their own lives.
Like who?
The jellyfish is only 1
Your mama?
centimeter in diameter. And in my opinion, that's what makes it so scary.
Why
If you
is
got
1
stung by one of
centimeter?
these, you may not
I'm
even
10
know.
centimeter.
Just imagine how many people have ended their own lives and not even known that a jellyfish is to blame. Even though the Irukandji jellyfish is the most venomous thing on the planet, many people don't ever see it coming. Its venom is 100 times worse than a cobra
What's
snake,
that?
and 1,000 times worse than a tarantula's.
Man, I
Some
hate
people have
spiders.
survived these stings, but looking at their
Well, that could
scars
be
makes me
suicide
never
after
want to
this.
go in the sea again. I think if I ever go to Australia, I will avoid the beach. This jellyfish
I am
affects
in
the human
Australia,
body
though.
very fast. Sometimes people are swimming and are stung by this jellyfish. They then lose control of their body and sink underwater, drowning.
That's
I
not
think it's
suicide.
safe to say this animal is pretty OP. It's almost like it was uniquely designed to make humans' lives a living hell. But I think this next sea creature may inflict even more pain. Meet the tongue-eating louse.
Ew,
This
that looks so
underwater creature
disgusting.
really is the stuff of nightmares. This underwater parasite eats its prey's tongue. But here's where it gets weird.
Eats its
After
prey's
eating
tongue.
its prey's tongue, it then takes the place of its prey's tongue. It literally lives in its victims' mouths, eating all of their food. This thing really seems like a sci-fi monster. It is
Yeah.
found off the coast of California all the way down to the coast of Ecuador. They're also found in the Atlantic Ocean too. Just imagine having a tongue with eyes and legs. The scary thing is, tongue-eating louse do this multiple times. Once their host dies, they find a new victim.
How
And
do you
they
die
then
by
become
losing your
that
tongue?
victim's tongue. Now, let's move on to a legendary, scary creature found in the waters of Japan. What is it about Japan and creepy things in their seas? This is known as an umibozu. Umibozo meaning sea monk. That's because these creatures are gigantic and hairless like a monk. They
Oh,
are totally
hell
black with
no.
humanoid or snake-like limbs. They
Bro,
have been
that
sighted
thing
by
is
many
real?
fishermen over the years, and they're said to sometimes capsize ships. Some believe that umibozos are simply gigantic squids, but many Japanese fishermen swear
If
that what
that
they saw were
thing-
not squids.
if I see that-
Umibozos are said to be much
What's
larger
that?
and stronger. Some have even compared these to Cthulhu. That is a mythical gigantic squid which capsizes ships. But if you thought umibozus were the scariest underwater humanoids, then you'd be wrong.
How?
Take a look at this video taken from inside a submarine. The submarine was lurking below the Greenland Sea. The crew is looking at a school of fish above them, but behind them there is a much rarer, scarier creature.
Bro, what? I didn't even see nothing.
As you can see, a large, webbed hand slams
What?
onto the submarine's window.
Oh,
The hand seems to be
hell
roughly
no.
5 times larger than a human hand, but has 5 fingers, suggesting this
My
may
hand
be
is
a
bigger.
humanoid of some sort. The humanoid creature then seems to swim away, leaving the submarine crew absolutely stunned and scared. You might have missed it, but there is one frame where the creature's head can be seen. Using AI, I've enhanced this so we can get a better look. It does not look like any sea creature I know, but let me know what you think in the comments below. But whatever this is, it's far from the only unidentified creature living in our waters. Just take a look at this very mysterious footage of a disc in the
That
water.
just looks like
This
dirt
was
water.
recorded by Thomas Wall. He is audibly confused as he sees a large
Thomas the
breathing
Tank Engine.
disc.
I think it's alive.
What's that fire?
I don't know what it is.
This was filmed in Godridge, Ontario, Canada.
Godridge?
Apparently, this is near a local nuclear power plant. So maybe this is some kind of mutant fish or sea animal. It definitely does seem to be breathing, suggesting this is alive. Thomas throws something into the water, but the round mass does not move. Maybe it was not able to, or
That is
perhaps
a
it's
totem of
simply not
undying.
scared. What do you think this could possibly be? Now, let's move on to a terrifying sea creature we do know a lot about.
Why is it so long?
This is the lancet fish. The lancet fish is also known as the handsaw fish.
The
They're
handsaw
very
fish.
rare and live in the ocean. But in 2014, one of these fish washed up
The
in
year I was
North
born.
Carolina. These fish are gigantic with massive fangs to match. The scary thing about lancet fish is they hunt other lancet fish. They're known for taking the lives of their brothers, sisters, cousins, and even parents. This cannibal fish is very dangerous to humans too. Finally, let's look at a very scary sea
A
mystery.
tsunami is not a
That
creature.
is the mystery of Crabzilla. In 2014, sightings of a
That's not even
15-meter
that big.
giant crab were recorded in the UK.
Even my
It
hand's
was
bigger.
apparently seen in Whitstable off the Kent coast. Some boys
Ew.
who were crabbing reported it, and the giant crab was
Why
even
is that thing
reportedly
so
seen on
big?
Google Maps.
No
This was
way that's
reported by
real.
lots of newspapers at the time, but to this day the verdict is still out. The crab is no longer there in person. But satellite images do appear to match
That
the
it's probably
reports
just
many
something
locals made.
underwater.
What do you think? Is Crabzilla real or not?
No.
But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which was the
Alright, guys,
scariest
that's
sea
it.
creature
I'm done.
in this video. If you want to
If
see
you guys
my
aren't scared,
shorts,
then
check out my new
you're-
channel.
you're a
But
robot.
as
Alright,
always,
bye.
thanks for watching. I've been